Yo, what's up, guys? You got your boy Andre here. Welcome to another video. So this is gonna be the concept games for my PDK deck. So, like I said, I played a ton of games with this deck. I've won I've only lost like two of them, and one of them I only lost that game just because I believe I misplayed. So, or sorry, I know I misplayed. I'm sorry. That's more apt. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'll go ahead and start with the first Shadow game, like because I'm pretty sure that the replay for the Runecraft one is broken. So yeah. So as you know, Shadow is always a so Shadow is always a bit of a longer game when it comes to Dragon, just because like they have a lot of value to match your value, so it kind of comes down to tight play and just and what exactly the Shadow player is playing. So I'm going first. Uh, Quick spoiler: I think I went first for most of these games. I think, and to be honest, it doesn't really matter if you go first or second with this deck. Like, although I do think going second is a little bit better. So I'll just go ahead and full keep my hand. I full kept my hand because I it was like my second game on ladder, so I had no idea what to expect. So I'll go and play out the Dragon Summoner here. To be honest with you, if you're if you're more of a safe player, what you'll do instead is you actually go ahead and play out the Matilda. But for me, I usually don't mind if it takes me like a few turns to get value for my Fire Lizard. What I do actually care about is being able to just tutor out my things early before I need them. Just because like I just because it's okay to take some damage early because like I know I have the Fervor in my hand, so I know I'm almost always going to be doing this on 5 if I can contest the board hard enough, which is why I kept the Matildas because this will let me do that. He plays Bell on this. I'm like, okay, all right, that's fine. So initially, my plan was going to be to play Matilda, but now change of plans. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and hard ramp. If he wants to do a whole bunch of crazy things to me, that's fine. Like there's a lot of ways. There's a lot of ways. I mean, a lot of ways he can punish me for doing that. Like, and if he's playing Catacombs, I'm gonna get punished. But it doesn't matter if I can like find the PDK or if I can find other things. So I'll go ahead and just ramp. So this is gonna be a turn where he has to pressure me. Like if he can't pressure me, I'm just gonna ramp. I'm just gonna say, yep, like that's not pressuring me. I don't care about those. Yep. So we're just gonna go ahead and play Furfur. I pick up Isla Dragon's Sword. Now I might be evolving this until I see the Zonicha. I'm like, oh okay, well, so I'm never evolving this. All right. So he goes face for 4. Then plays a Demon Eater. I'm like, okay, that's fine. He then evolves his Demon Eater. That was surprising to me. I think I would just like value traded or something like that. But I guess he really needed the cards. I'm not really sure why he did that. So now is going to be a turn where I go ahead and play Summoner. Like I was going to play the Zunicha, but I want the Zunicha to be able to live and be able to threaten other things. So I'll go ahead and I'll evolve my Ella Dragon Sword. So this way I'm at 9 mana. So this way if I top deck a PDK, I can go off with that. I'll go and play a Dragoon Scyther here. I don't mind playing it out this early just because like look at my mana. I have twice as mana right now. I don't really care. I also wanted to try to get the snipe on the Scyther itself. So this way that wouldn't matter, but unfortunately I did not. Here he plays at a Goblin. I'm like, okay. He evolves the Goblin. I'm like, all right, sure, sure. Like, and then he plays out a Necro Assassin. So again, this isn't really the most ideals or a neutral line that I would like to go for. So I'm still not going to do it. I also top like the Sybil. Playing out the Sybil helps because like this way he's forced to commit more cards to the board. He plays more cards. That means that the Zernitra is going to be great. Like I really don't want to play out Zernitra if I can avoid it. Because unless it's getting to kill multiple units, I'm not gonna want to do that. So here I'm not gonna Evo because again I'm holding his Evos for this Renisha. Here he plays Zombie Pride. I'm like okay. Then he plays Series of the Night. I'm like shit. So now I've temporarily lost my ability to clear off the series without having to eat up a lot of PDK fuel. I don't want to do that because like I still have 3 PDKs in my deck. So what we'll see me do is you'll actually see me go for a little bit of a greedy line. And I'm actually just gonna go ahead and play out Zernitra here. I'll go ahead and evolve the Zernitra for the second dragon. And now I could make trades here, but I'm not gonna make trades. Trades are for scrubs. I control 5 creatures. What do you control? Just the dude who can heal. That's not good enough. I have 5 creatures. A lot of them have quite a bit of HP as well. And even if he has Ektar here, the Ektar is still not good enough because he will not get any zombies to rush with it. Like the best play he has here is Thane, and the Thane play isn't even good because he has no Evas to go with it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and push 2 face damage here. Pushing the face damage doesn't matter at all. I'm literally just doing it because I can. He'll still be able to heal, which is unfortunate, but here he plays Odile Black Swan, so I did not expect Odile Black Swan at all. This is gonna get me punished if he makes his trades correctly. However, ladder players are monkeys. He does not make the play correctly. So what we'll see him do here is actually see him go ahead and trade here. Why are you making that trade there? Like the Black Swan is gonna kill that for free anyway. Like, but I don't know exactly what he was thinking about. So he misses 3 face damage there. Misses his potential full clear. I get to keep a dragon. So now this is great. If I top deck Bahamut, I'd be in a great spot, but that's fine. I don't top deck Bahamut, but I do top deck PDK. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go wild. So I can make trades here if I want to, but I'm not gonna make trades. I don't have Eos for PDK, which means PDK can like die to zombie parties or things like that. So I'll go ahead and play out Maelstrom Dragon here. I'll again play out Fire Lizard next. I luckily get the snipe on the Odile, and I can play another Maelstrom Dragon. So now he just took, how much is that? He just took 10 damage. Or maybe it was 11. Something like that. Anyway, the point is that he took on way too much damage, and now he still can't kill the PDK. Playing up Thane does nothing. Like, you still can't kill the PDK, and the PDK is going to be what's killing you. Like, yeah, sure, you have whites in play, and I have to kill these, and you also have the White King, but that doesn't matter. You're just like dead on board, I think. Yeah, because he'll go ahead and trade here, but the trade does nothing. Like, it's whatever. I top like Breath of Salamander like a champion. I go ahead and Salamander that board away. I'll go ahead and hit him for a little bit more damage. I'll go ahead and play out the Dragon Horde this turn. The Dragon Horde is a guarantee that there's no possible way that he can live. Because like he needs to find wards and he needs to be able to do other things. He plays an Ektar, but the Ektar's not good enough. He doesn't even play it out correctly. He had a Balinus in hand. You can give the Balinus rush to kill one more thing. Because this way, even though you're still dead on board, it's still play correctly. But we take those. So as you can see, I'm able to just muscle through all the entirety of his deck, and I'm able to just kill him. Like alright, so this game could have gone badly for me if he had made the correct clear, but he didn't, and we take those. Alright, the next thing I'm going to show you is going to be a game versus Bloodcraft. I don't remember at all what happened in this Bloodcraft game. The only thing I know is that, like, well... Oh, I lied. I remember now. Alright, so I'm going to assume he's probably Control Blood, because, like, he's either going to be Control Blood or he's going to be Jormungand Blood. So as a result, I'm going to go ahead and only keep the ramp. I'm not expecting him to be aggro, just because like I know a lot of people think aggro is dead right now, so I can afford to get away with this play. I pick up the second Oracle, so now I have guaranteed 3 ramp. Yep, I pick up Summoner as well. I'll go ahead and play the Oracle first. You play the Oracle first because, like, that he's probably going to be, like, a slower blood deck, because, again, no Ambling Race, no Blood Wolves, and the only one drop he has is Goblin, so this is great. So this turn, if I want to, I can go ahead and go double Summoner, or I can go Summoner plus Oracle. I want to probably go ahead and go double Summoner here. If he wants to have Hungering Horde, that's fine, I don't care. Like, it's basically a turn skip for him. It also means that if I top deck Fervor, which I just shoot 2 more cards to try to cycle to, that he probably loses the game on the spot. Here he plays out Blood Moon. So in the past, this would have been terrifying because it would have meant that, oh, well, next turn he's just going to Revelation my board. But because he can't do that, that means I can still go Buck Wild. I don't have to care. Like, show me your AoE, friend. Like, show me your 4-mana AoE. Bring it. So what we'll see me do here is I'll go ahead and I'll hold up on the ramp again. I'll go ahead and play out Summoner. I'm still trying to dig for PDK or Zernicha. When I pick up the Zernicha, I'm like, okay, we going in. I'll go ahead and Oracle here. Like screw the plane up for screw the plane to the board. I'm just gonna go ahead and Oracle. I already have 3 creatures in play. That's already terrifying for one to deal with anyway. So here he plays the Alpha Wolfman. I'm like, okay. I did not expect that to be played. I mean, don't get me wrong, Awful Woman is still pretty good. I also pick up the PDK. The PDK just makes this issue even worse for him because now I can get the nut play of PDK plus double activator, and that's great. So we'll actually see me go ahead and go for that line. I would have gone for the Zernitra line, but this line is just way better because this way I get to keep an annoying board. I also get to set up the PDK if I want to now. And the nice thing is I still have an Evo to feed to Zernitra if I want to. So I'll go ahead and play up the Aficionado. Aficionado full clears the board. He takes, and then I'll also hit him in the face for 4. Lastly, PDK is now at 5 HP, and one of the issues with PDK in the past is that like used to still be able to kill the PDK as blood because what you could do is you could use some combination of say Scarlet Sabrura plus like Scarlet Sabrura, Hungering Horde, Diabolic Drain, and Revelation, but 2 of those cards are not in this format. So yeah, good luck clearing this board, friend. Good luck. Yep, he plays that Wardrobe Raider, but Wardrobe Raider does not like actually Wardrobe Raider literally dies on the board, and the only thing it does is that oh okay you maybe got the heal, but I can literally kill this, ignore the Wardrobe herself and still go face. And again, I know there's no Revelation in his deck, so I can just go ahead and go ham. So I'll go ahead and trade in my Whelp. I'll play a Fervor. And also can play out Matilda. Like I make this play because like again, like I want to try to like draw like extra things. Like, I could just I could just like step on the gas button if I want to. I don't really care. It doesn't really matter to me like in the slightest. But I want to try to draw now. I have the option to do so while he's still trying to catch up in mana. He plays out Reach of the Archdemon here. He's still in Vengeance, so he gets back clay points. He could have actually killed off my PDK there, but but unfortunately for him, he's not able to. So this means I can still go Buck Wild and I can still just do crazy things. So I'll go ahead and slam down Zernitra here. I get one PDK activator. I'll go ahead and also evolve the Zernitra too to get a second PDK activation, as well as play out a Scyther. So now I yet again have 5 creatures in play. My opponent is gonna be dropping down to 3. I could have dropped him down to 2 if I wanted to, but I choose not to because a 4/4 dragon means a lot more to me than 1 damage. So like he has to clear all 4 of these. Revelation is not in this format. Good luck, friend. Like he would need like okay, so he actually could have cleared this board if he had a second reach to the Archdemon plus Hungering Horde. It would be a full clear, but like it takes up his entire turn to do so. I can just keep playing cards. I'm in a spot where it doesn't matter to me what happens because like I'm so far ahead. I can just play cards at random and I'll still win. Next game is going to be a game for Strandcraft. So this is actually a game with a mirror. So this is going to be like really exciting for those of you who want to watch. So the PDK mirror is a mirror that I have a lot of experience in just because I had to play a lot of these on ladder a few months ago. So I'm also pretty sure I'm also usually pretty certain that I have when it comes to Dragon. I'm just way better at the mirror than most people. Like shameless self promotion aside, it's just because like a lot of people will play a lot of like weird stuff in Dragon. So I'll keep the PDK. To be honest with you, I should not have kept this PDK. I should just toss it back. But I was really self-conscious about not drawing a PDK if it turned out he was Ram Dragon instead. So when I draw the second PDK, I'm like, oh, okay, so it's gonna be like that then, huh? Game. So I need to pick him an Oracle to still be in this game. I don't. I pick up Zernitra, so I'm basically be passing him quite a few turns. We can see that he like redrew 2 cards, so I was assuming he was gonna have Oracle here. He does not have Oracle. In the past, you would have to worry about his next card is gonna be Ayala, but because that's not the case, it means that his card will. If it is Ayala, he can't actually play it until turn 4, so that's fine with me. I'll take that. I draw another brick, and I'm like, oh, okay, all right. So it's looking like my first turn of me playing a card will be on 5. He plays up Matilda. Him playing up Matilda signifies to me that he's PDK. So I'm like, okay, all right, that's fine. I can win this now. I'm not gonna play up the Scyther. The Scyther dies for free. Scyther can kill Bahamut in this matchup, and I don't know if he does or does not have Bahamut, so I have to play like he does. He plays out his Ayala Dragon Sword. He evolves the Ayala, so he goes up to 6 mana. And now I have to actually try to clear this board, but I can't do that. But it's fine because like PDK takes a while to get ramped up, and because I don't have to worry about fortes or anything like that, so I have quite a bit of time than I would have in the past. So I'll go ahead and I'll evolve my Sybil here. Next turn, I'm almost assuredly going to 100% like slam the Zernitra. I don't have a choice. And I'm expecting him to want to counter Sybil me here. Probably the biggest counter to that would be him playing out second Matilda and then just going like trade into my Sybil, Or no, not Matilda. Yeah. For him to just basically just be able to like play out like a bunch of creatures and then just like kill my Sybil for free and just develop a bigger board. But he's unable to do that, and that's fine because like now he put his Sybil into Zernitra range, so we're about to go in, like about to go in. So here, this turn, I'm gonna make a very aggressive play. This is the play where okay, well, if he doesn't have the PDK, it means I probably win the game. Even if he does have the PDK, it will take like he won't be able to get as many triggers on it as he might like, and he might have to put his PDK into range of my PDK. Generally, in this matchup, the person who plays the PDK second, if the ramp is even, is the person who loses. Or sorry, is the person who wins. I'm sorry. So I'll go ahead and play it Zernitra, Koshin Seo. These scales can't be broken. I'll go ahead and evolve it. I get a second Hell Flame, and I'll go ahead and Suicide my Zernitra into the Sybil to kill it. And I'll go ahead and trade in my Hell Flames into his board. Yes, he will in fact get a Staircase activation, but I'm fine if he gets a Staircase activation now as opposed to later. Like I want him to play out this PDK. Like he plays with the PDK. He doesn't yet know that I'm also PDK because I haven't played any tells to that. Like the only thing he knows is I'm just a Dragon player who bricked. He also mills one card, so that's great. I'll take it. Yep, he plays as his Prime Dragon Keeper into the Fire Lizard that we knew was in his hand. So now, if he gets lucky on the snipe, he won't need to evolve. But if he does not get lucky on the snipe, he will have to evolve. So he didn't get lucky on the snipe, so we take those. Yep, yep. Now he'll evolve his PDK. To be honest with you, yeah, like he put his PDK into range of things dying. Like to be honest with you, you could actually just pre-evolve the PDK and not do anything else, and that'd be like way better because like I couldn't actually touch a PDK, but now that I got injured, I can. I can full clear it. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. I'll go and play up a PDK of my own into Matilda, into Fire Lizard. So now, bam, full clear. I have a PDK. I have two creatures in play, and you've already used one of your PDKs. So nice. Yeah, you got a Staircase pop too, but like you need to have more PDKs in order to be fine. But I still have another PDK because I got lucky. Well, lucky and unfortunate, I guess. He goes Breath of Salamander here, but Breath of Salamander is a losing play because you now keep your initiative. Before I couldn't play the Spurver, but now I can suddenly play the Spurver, and that's great. Additionally, my Bahamut turn is coming up in a turn from now. So if he wants to pop up with the second PDK, I'll just Bahamut it. I don't care. I will Baha. I'll go ahead and play out Slinger first. Summoner first. You always play out Summoner first because if you know you're gonna Fervor, you want to try to draw cards that aren't dragons. So the Fervor helps you do that. I play Fervor. I have the space to do so. I want to start. I want to try to draw into more resources because again, I don't know if he has Bahamut or not. I feel like if he were a PDK player, you'd probably be playing it, but who knows? He plays out his second Dragon Keeper, like not I guess like not fearing the Baja. Then he goes into Maelstrom Dragon, into Matilda, anti-Ella Dragon Sword. So as you can see here, I just ate a lot of damage. Like this is why you can't afford to leave a PDK like untapped. But I just go ahead and Baja. If you want to have a counter Baja, that's fine by me. To be honest with you, if you want to play it safe and you're afraid of a Baja, you can actually go ahead and Breathless Salamander into the board. But I don't want to do that because like I don't want to get like blown back by anything else. Like right now, like I'm in a spot where he has to have double Bahamut in order to like make me feel scared. But if he doesn't have double Bahamut, which is again pretty unlikely, if he doesn't have double Bahamut, that'll be fine. Here he goes and plays Beowulf. A lot of people play Beowulf just because it's really good in the mirror, but like it's not as good if you don't have it just an actual Bahamut. So he goes off of the board, but unfortunately for him, this board can die to a PDK. So that's what we're gonna do here. So I'll play out my second PDK. He's down two PDKs. I currently have one that's alive, and I still have one more in the deck. So does he. But as you can see, he's running out of cards. Like he wasn't able to draw cards or anything like that. I was able to draw quite a few cards. So I'll go ahead and full clear the board. And I have four creatures in play, so he's supposed to be very afraid. Because I still have so much fuel. I still just have so much fuel in the tank. Like yep, he plays Oracle here into an Ozzy Dahaka. I'm like okay, all right, sure. So this Ozzy Hawk is terrifying. Well, ordinarily it'd be terrifying because in the past you'd have to worry about getting Forte comboed immediately afterwards, but I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, the Ozzy Hawk is tanky, but like I pick up a nice activator that'll give me my double proc to kill this for free and also get the heal. So I'll go ahead and play out Sybil. I'll make two trades. I'll go face for two. Then I'll go ahead and play out Aficionado. Aficionado will give me 2 triggers. I'll get to kill the Aussie Haka, and then push 2 more face damage. Now he drops down to 11, and I have 5 creatures in play. Like for the last, I don't know, like what, like 3 or 4 turns, I've had like four to 5 creatures in play, like just popping off, just doing things. I unfortunately can't threaten lethal this way, or at least not immediate lethal. But it's fine because like if he leaves the symbol up, that means I just get to keep healing. I get to keep healing. That means I can outlive any cheese. So here he plays that Beowulf. To be honest with you, I think he misplayed this. I think he thought it would kill the symbol or it killed like the PDK or something like that. But no, it does not. So this turn, what we'll see me do here is we'll see me go face. I couldn't decide exactly how it was that I wanted to trade, so I'll go ahead and trade here, and then trade again. So this way, I get to hold as many resources as possible in order, like in case of a Bahamut, which is important because the game's not over yet. It looks over, but it's not over just yet. So he plays out a PDK of his own. I'm like, oh, sorry, not PDK. He plays a Sybil of his own. He heals up to 11. I can win if I top deck Aussie to Haka, but I'm only playing 1. So what I'll go ahead and do here is I'll actually go ahead and play out a staircase. I'll go face per 4. I'll trade, and then I'll salamander. So I have a lot of draws that are just good. That just gets me gas. He's actually quite a few cards ahead of me in fatigue. But here he plays our Frostfire Dragon. So I'm not sure if this card works. Okay, well I lied. This card does work the way I think it does. So ideally for him, he wanted to win the 50-50 and kill this, freeze this. That would have been great. That would have been the best possible line for him. However, he's not lucky. He just hits this and freezes it. It's still a pretty decent outcome though. He then goes for Dragon Horde to get a dragon. But I get my triggers, and he's actually just dead. So we're just gonna go ahead and kill him. We're not gonna showboat. I could have showboated, but we're not gonna do that. And so I'll go ahead and play out Scythers. Scythers, when you have PDK up, they actually deal 3 damage instead of just 2 damage. So that's great. So let's go ahead and go Scyther, kill. Yep. But even if I didn't have but even if I didn't roll the second Scyther, I could just I could just kept this going for a while. Like I can just go ahead and play out like another Singer. I can play out Aficionado and just clear his board, push some damage. Like the game ended like the second he the second he exposed his PDK. Sorry, he exposed his second PDK to dying. Like when that happened, like the game was over. Alright, next game I'm going to show you guys is a Runecraft game. This game is also pretty wild with what happens with what my opponent does to me, I believe. I'm not sure if it's this game or the second game, but one of these 2 games were just like wild. This is also probably going to be the last game if it is the game I'm thinking of. So right now, like I know Dirt Rune is currently popular, so thankfully it's no longer a period where I have to like mull up his D ship. I can just mulligan up his Dirt Rune, or it can be Mysterian Rune as well as Daria. But Dirt Rune is the most common. I'll go ahead and I'll actually keep this Runisha. This is actually something that I've been trying out a bit, and I've been having like quite a bit of success with it. Because like if I see one form of ramp, that's fine. Like it means that the Zernisha will come out on turn 5, turn 6, and that's great. I pick up Aussie to Hawk. Picking up the Aussie to Hawk is actually insane. Because you want to be able to tag the Aussie to Haka with the cost reduction, because the cost reduction in this deck, it matters a lot. Here I get punished for not playing out the Matilda. So to be honest with you, in my wildest dreams, I did not expect him to make this play. Because ordinarily most people would just play out Dwarf Alchemist, and I could have lost for having made this play. Never make this play. It's so bad. Well, it's bad if your opponent just YOLOs like my opponent did. So thankfully I do get the nice top deck, and I'm able to kind of like erase or ignore my mistake. Although again, it is a mistake. You never do it this way. I get to play at Matilda, and so this is nice. I'm in a decent spot. I control the board. I have ramp. I have Aussie. I have pretty much everything I need. The only thing I'm missing is a PDK, but that's fine. So I pick up Ayla Dragon Sword here, and that's fine. I'll just go ahead and play out Matilda. I'll go ahead and play out a Fire Lizard. I had to play out the Fire Lizard because even though I didn't want to, it helps me kill certain things that he'll play. Like for example, I think I thought at the time that he was gonna play. I don't know what I thought he was gonna play, but basically I wanted to be in a spot where I could conserve Ebos if I wanted to. Here he plays out Sammy Wizard's Apprentice. I'm like, okay, all right, sure. I did not understand why he was playing this card in his deck, but this is like day one of a new set, so people are usually more likely to play like weird and bad things. So to be honest with you, if I wanted to, this is a turn where I could have just ramped if I wanted. Sorry, where I could just play Forever, but I'm not gonna play the Forever yet because he played the Magic Missile. I know he's probably Daria or he's like Mysteria or he's like Mysteria Dirt or sorry, he's like Mysteria Rune. But the point is I know he has burn damage in his hand, so playing for tempo is gonna be a little bit better than playing for value. Yep. Here he plays Mysteria Magic Founder, immediately confirms my suspicions, and that's great. So he makes the trade, but now look, like, oh, this is a board where Zernisha, the card I kept from Mulligan, is suddenly disgusting and like actually disgusting. So what we'll see me do here is we'll go ahead and just hard slam Zernisha. Like I don't need ramp, I don't need anything else. Like bam, these scales unbreakable. Koshin Seo, awesome. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and go in. We're gonna go ahead and involve this. So now I have two 4/4s, two 4/4s, two 1/1s, and I'm threatening lethal. Like the Aussie to Hawk and not being a chance that matters a lot because I'm threatening lethal right now. Like ordinarily you wouldn't be able to say, oh, I'm threatening lethal on turn 8 this dragon, but right now I'm doing that. So here he plays up Mysterian Knowledge into Mysterian Missile into Carl. I'm like, wow, okay, so he was Mysterian Dirt. I'm like, and I'm just like, wow, okay, all right then. So that was like one of the two things he needed to stay alive. That's fine. It doesn't matter. Like I'm so far ahead of him in cards that yet again we're in that spot where I can just kind of play random cards if I want to. So right now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and step on the gas pedal. I'll go ahead and trade, slam Aussie, hit him in the face for 7. I'm threatening lethal. You have to clear this Aussie to Haka in a format where Dance to Death is not a card, so he has to have Mutagenic Bolt here. You play Mutagenic Bolt, I still win because I just get the fervor, and right now he's not a good spot. He's not in a good spot. He probably will never be in a good spot. Like he plays up Master Mage Levi here, but Master Mage Levi does nothing. The only thing it does is just kind of chip my Aussie to Hawk into range. But that's not good enough. It's literally not good enough. Because now I'm just gonna drop down to 1, and then when I top the PDK, that's just lethal. Yeah. So this game is just one of those games where it's like I just blew him out of the water. Like I had smart mulligan choices, and just I was able to with one ramp just dumpster him, like just straight up just dumpstered. And not just it just goes straight that like that this deck is just insane. The next thing I'm going to show you, and this will definitely be the last game, is this game versus Runecraft. Again, same thing as the last game. Like my opponent, he had like a pretty good hand. In this case, like this guy had an amazing hand and still lost. So he still got bodied. There was some unfortunate things that happened my way though, obviously, but eh. So I'm going first. Like I said, I went first. Like I think like five or 6 games in a row, something ridiculous like that. So I'll go ahead and I'll toss back the Dragon Horde, only to find another Dragon Horde. I'm like, oh, okay, all right then. So I'll pass. I want to try to play the Dragon Horde for value. I don't know. I didn't know like what type of like rune he was going to be. So I figured I'd rather just hold it. Like there's no real difference to me holding it or playing it. So here I misplay again. I played out the summoner. Like I'm so used to summoner like pulling you IL or something like that, and just being able to go off with that. And I'm not expecting my opponent to be like my last opponent who just like tempoed out a magic illusionist, but that could have happened. He plays out silent laboratory here. That's fine. I'll just go and play out a second summoner. I pick up a blazing breath. Pick up the blazing breath is nice because that means I can go ahead and clear this off. I can threaten to clear off yet another creature after the fact, and that's great. Like it means I'll be ahead on board, just slowly pushing damage. All the damage I'm pushing, all of it is relevant because like I'm only playing like one Aussie to Haka, so I will need like every bit of damage I can get. He plays out second laboratory. I'm like okay. He also plays out an insight. I'm like okay, sure. Draw last by the way, but hey, Kappa. So here I go ahead and play out Matilda. I can go ahead and just trade. Fire loses the board, and boom. I still have 3 creatures in play. All these 3 creatures are all kind of like threatening, so it's great. I expect him to want to play Halo Golem here, but instead he plays Mr. Bertrand, Magic Mentor. I don't really think Mr. Bertrand is that good, but apparently people disagree with me. I don't know. So he makes a trade here, and then Mysterium Missiles me, so I take 1 damage. I'm like, okay, all right, that's unfortunate, but sure. So I'm in a bit of a so I'm in a bit of an awkward spot here because ordinarily you'd like to have ramp like a situation like these in which you want to have the Ayla, but unfortunately I don't get the Ayla. However, my rainy day Dragon Horde has now come into value because now what I can do is I can just go ahead and play it out. Yep. So I get the two dragons. I'll go ahead and play out one dragon for tempo, but I will not be evolving. You want to hit me in the face for 4? You hit me in the face for 4. Bring it. He magic missiles me again. I'm like, okay, that's fine. It's annoying, but it's fine. And then he also uses the Wind Blast here. To be honest with you, the Wind Blast was not necessary at all. Like, I don't understand why you would use that there. I pick up a second Zernitra, and again, same thing. I'm not going to evolve. I don't need to. Like, I'm just gonna hold it. Like, I'll go ahead and play the second Dragon Sword, obviously. Like, so I'll go ahead and I'll give him things to interact with on the board, to make him scared. This time I won't affect Evo because it then occurs to me that I probably can't afford to take another 4 damage to the face. He plays a concentration here into a Golem Assault. Into the Conjure Guardian. So to be honest with you, a play they can easily just go for if you want to is so you can just go ahead and go PDK, pre-evolve the PDK, and then like Scyther and not even Scyther if you don't want to. You can actually go ahead and go Maelstrom Dragon Clear. And this way you have a 5 HP PDK, but instead what I decided to go for is a little bit different. I decided to go ahead and go for Zernitra. I just go ahead and go Zernitra trade. Like I already have so much gas and so much value that like it will take me a while to play all of these in the first place, so it doesn't matter. He plays like Craig, as well as Hana, as well as Ogler. I'm like, oh, okay, damn, that's a lot of creatures. He makes the trade here. He also picks up a Mysterian Missile. So to be honest with you, okay, so side a few different options I could have gone for here. To be honest with you, the correct play is to actually go ahead and go PDK this time. To go trade PDK, pre-evolve the PDK. The pre-evolve and the PDK is important because he's gonna Mysterious Missile it if you don't. And then you can just go Maelstrom Dragon. Sorry, okay, so I lied. So the way you're gonna do this is you're gonna go ahead and go Maelstrom Dragon trade PDK, pre-evolve PDK, then go ahead and is the full? Not sure. All right. Basically, the point is you can clear this with PDK, but instead I decided to just press on the gas button and just go ahead and just hit him in the face for 4. I wanted to see what type of answer he was gonna have to this, like, because I want him to put out a few more creatures before I go ahead and clear his board. But instead he goes off. Like this turn he goes off. So he goes Oz, gets a bunch of spells. Or sorry, I think he draws what, like 2 cards there. Then he plays Grand Summoning. I'm like, oh god. Then he plays out Mysterious Missile. So to be honest with you, that was actually an incorrect play because like he missed out on a +1 attack boost on the Guardian Golem that he gets from this. But as you see here, for 8 mana, he has a 5/5, a 4/5, or sorry, not 4/5, a 5/5, a 5/5, a 4/3, a 3/2, a 1/1, sorry, 1/2, and what would have been a 4/3. So 8/6, 11/8, 12/10. All right, so you got 17/15 worth of stats. 17/15 worth of stats. That's gross. But what we're gonna see me do here is we're gonna see me go ahead and go for my PDK. I'll finally go ahead and go for the PDK this time. I wanted to hold up on doing it, so this way I could get like a board state like this. This is really greedy, and I could get punished for this. But I managed to get very lucky on my PDK rolls. Yep, I go ahead and snipe the ward. I'll go ahead and play out Scyther here because I have to. I get very lucky, snipe that ward too, so I can go ahead and just trade. Then trade again. And now I have a PDK. The PDK can die, and I'm still in an awkward spot, but thankfully he has to banish 2 spells. So he's in top deck mode 2 now. He does top deck Mysteria Magic Founder. That's disgusting. However, he's not able to clear the PDK, so now I can just go wild. I can just do whatever I want to this time. So I will go ahead and take 5 damage here. But again, he's in top deck mode. But I have better top decks. I have Bahamut. What do you have? Nothing. Again, this is a format where both Dance of Death as well as Execution are currently not in the format, as well as Petrification. So like there's nothing he can top deck that would be able to kill me here. Yep, and he just concedes. Again, this is a game where I could have watched this because like I don't know why I like played as slow as I did. It was just trying to like I guess to get a feel for like what his deck was, because I haven't been able to watch any streams or anything like that. So I've just been kind of like doing some like internal testing of my own and just seeing what works. But yeah, like this deck is great. The deck is amazing. Definitely recommend it if you like playing PDK. It's a lot of fun to play, and it's winning. Like I said, I think I'm like I don't know like 10-2. Or sorry, the best streak I got was I think it was like an 8 or 9 game win streak, maybe more. But yeah, deck's great.